Hi all, it's Darlene. I hope you're all doing well. Well, I've just found out some fresh information here actually. Jono and Jonas has just changed the rules on everybody and nobody would have noticed. I mean, how could you have? So let's go back to when people were first signing up, or actually a little bit into it. When they first signed up, it was a 45-day money-back guarantee, and then they switched it up to a 60-day money-back guarantee, thinking that's, and we're all thinking that's wonderful. So this is on the 100K account where you had to pay $2,000 for the first 60 days and then $1,000 per month thereafter. And it said, when you buy a course, you're sent the email saying how to access it. Refunds are provided after 60 days. After 60 days, not before 60 days or within 60 days, but after 60 days. Got to stick to it for 60 days before they're going to give you your money. That was then, though. Subscription terms. If for whatever reason your account doesn't generate you 1.5 times your monthly subscription fee of $1,500, it'll be waived for that month. Okay, that's interesting. Keep that in mind. Now when you go through his video and you go to select your plan, they've only got one plan. Well, it's not really hard to select it now, is it? They're only offering the 200K funded account size. And of course, that one was $2,500. Now they've lowered, though, the subscription fee, and it's down to only $500 a month. Remember, for the $2,500 one, that was going to be $1,500 a month at the beginning. Now it's in 1/3. It's only $500 a month. So that almost sounds like a good thing, but it's not. And they've changed a couple other things here. So, okay, it's for a 200K funded account. Okay, got it. You're going to make approximately $5,000 a month profit. You're not allowed to make claims like that. You can't make promises like that. And especially not that third one. $10,000 profit guarantee. Join Infinity. Well, heck, who wouldn't want to jump on that? That sounds awesome. Well, no, it's not awesome. They've changed the terms and conditions now with this offer here, with the $500 a month thing. This is now the terms and conditions, okay? Let's look at the top of the new terms and conditions. It says that the Infinity System package from Ministry of Freedom has a 215-day money-back guarantee subject to the following. Refunds are provided after 215 days and only if you make less than $10,000 during that period, plus meet the below conditions. So you're not going to see a refund until after 215 days, and then only if you make less than $10,000 during that time period. So you could be making nothing during that entire time period, and you're not going to be able to go after your money until after 215 days. 7 months? That's am I doing that right? 3 times 7, 21? Yeah, 7 months. That's insane. You're going to have to wait 7 months now? It's not 45 days. It's not 60 days. It's 215 days. But it gets worse. Keep on going. So the refund conditions. This includes, or your client acknowledges that the client must have followed all the modules and training inside the members area and put the training into action. Well, there's practically no training there because they're supposed to be doing everything for you. But this includes creating a prop firm account. What? Weren't they supposed to be doing that for people? Then passing the challenge. Excuse me? Wasn't Lorenzo, his trader, going to be doing that for you? Yeah. Installing and running the Infinity bot on the live and active prop firm account for a minimum of 213 days. Well, wasn't other Shutterstock guy Rich there supposed to be deploying the bot and making sure it worked for you and doing all that work for you? I mean, that was the entire premise of this entire program, is that you weren't going to have to lift a finger. This stuff was all going to be done for you. But now it's saying that you have to create the prop firm account, pass the challenge yourself, install and run the EA on the live account, And you have to do this for a minimum of 213 days. How? And it says that they're only going to provide you, above, it says they're only going to provide you that refund if you make less than $10,000. Well, who the heck's going to make anything themselves, having to do this all themselves when they don't know anything about the prop firm business or anything, because it is being sold, or it was being sold, it still is being sold as a done-for-you system. Yet here they're saying that the client acknowledges that there will be no other exceptions to claim a refund for their payment to the Infinity system other than meeting the criteria outlined above. Subscription terms. If for whatever reason your account doesn't generate at least 2 times your monthly subscription fee, or $1,000, the subscription will be waived for that month. Okay, see, now, this isn't even what bothers me the most. By lowering the $500 or the $1,500 subscription fee a month to $500, it means that they're saying that you're going to actually only earn less to be able to waive that $500. But do they have any intention of actually collecting it? Really, when you, like, let's look at this. If you don't make your $10,000 in that time and you haven't, set up your prop firm account, set up your own VPS, got everything going, pass the challenge, install and run the bot on the live and active prop firm account for a minimum of 213 days, then there will be no refund. Okay, that's what they are saying. This is an insane change to the original rules. This is just crazy. So you have to wait for 7 months before you can possibly see a refund. And in that time, you must have made yourself that $10,000 profit, doing it yourself, basically. Are they allowed to do this? Well, as a matter of fact, yes. So here's the terms and conditions that were found at the bottom of the sales page. In yellow, notice it says, by using the website, you're consenting to be bound by the current terms and our policy statement. We may revise the terms and information contained on the website at any time and without notice. If you do not agree to these terms or the privacy statement, please refrain from using the website. Well, how can you be part of this program if you don't use the website? Everything is accessed through the website, including the customer support portal, where you're supposed to go for if you need any help. I'll get back to that one. Let's keep going. Here's further on the terms and conditions. Next slide. So here we can see that in the yellow it says any new features which are added to the current site shall also be subject to this terms and conditions. You can always review the most current version of the terms and conditions at any time on this page, like that'd be on the web page, I'm figuring. We reserve the right to update, change, or retrieve any part of these terms and conditions by posting updates and or changes to our website. It is your responsibility to check this page periodically for changes. Your continued use of or access to the website following the posting of any changes constitutes acceptance of those changes. So, going back, if they have posted these changes on the website, so for those of you who are inside the Infinity system, check and see if these have been posted inside the website. Because if they have, and the very next second you're still using that website, then you are bound by these terms and conditions, which means you're basically doing everything yourself. Do you realize what the figures that one of the largest prop firms out there, MFF, have put out? They're very transparent, actually, about what the percentages of people who actually pass and keep their prop firms. I mean, even if, or their challenges, The pass rate is X amount, and then the people who actually keep them to the end of even 1 month are only 1% of the people. 1%. That's crazy. So, how many people is this? Well, this is what I received just yesterday on the 18th. We already have 950 people joined the Infinity program so far, but many of you have missed out the chance in asking for the discount spot. I have great news for you. We have added 100 more spots. Once these 100 spots are gone, the discount will not work anymore. Grab Infinity Access here. Well, we've already seen this same lie. When they first started up, there was only going to be 200 spots because they could only take a limited number of people because their trader, Lorenzo, could only handle so many people, and the EA guy, Rich, could only handle so many people, so they could only take in 200 people. Then it was like, oop, computer glitch, we could take in 30 more. Now they're up to 950, and they're saying, oh, we can only take 100 more. Really? Where is this going to end? So let's just keep it to nice round figures here. Let's say they're going to get 1,000 people. Now, we know that they're going to get far more than that, but 1,000 people. They're charging them how much? You only have one choice, $2,500. Okay, what's 2,500 times 1,000? That's a cool 2.5 mil. Now, if he's going to get more than 1,000 people in. So now we're looking of upwards to 3 million, and I'm probably underestimating yet again. So that's $3 million. Now let me ask you, right here, $500 a month. And if you don't get double that in a month, then they're going to waive that amount. Do they give a crap whether they get that $500 a month at all? I don't think so, because they're making it so you cannot possibly make double that. You won't be making anything. So they don't have to give you back anything. All they want is that $2,500. Why do I say this? Because even so, right now, people are not able to get a hold of them. So basically, they put a change in effect, and if you're using the website to even, hi there, if you need assistance down at the lower right hand here, need assistance with the checkout process, please, I'm here to help. Also in the website, you'll find that's where your portal is to talk to customer support. Well, if you talk to them and you haven't seen this change in the terms and conditions, too bad. You're bound by them anyways. So if you're saying, okay, I'm going to quit now, well, they're cool with that. They've got your $2,500. If you're stupid enough, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but really, if you keep on trying to give it a go yourself, you're just going to keep paying for these prop firm challenges, and you're not going to get your money back for them because you have to be in profit for a month. And as MFF has put out in their reports, only 1% of the people who start these prop firm challenges, and these are people who know what they're doing with bots and everything, the EAs and challenges and all this kind of stuff, only 1% of them will pass the challenge or pass the challenge and keep their account for 1 month so that they can get their $500 or $1,000 fee back for taking the challenge. 1%. Okay, 1% of 1,000 people, that's 10 people. But we're talking about complete and utter newbies here who don't know a thing about this. Is anybody ever going to pass and keep their account for a month? No, nobody is. So they're willing to drop that $500 a month. And what we're seeing now, sadly, and I'm getting, you know how I've got my Telegram address always published? Because of, so people can get a hold of me. And I've been hearing all kinds of stories, most of which I can't repeat. Well, I certainly won't say the people's names because that's what I'm here for, is to stand between these people and Jono and Jonas. Because now what we're seeing is, keep going, You're not the only one. Call your bank ASAP. I joined a week ago and asked questions, and now my chat is disconnected. I can't send messages, and no one is answering emails. I wonder if there is any legal institute that investigates online crimes. It seems like this is a far larger group of criminals that do this stuff for years. And you're right, this is now just a total online crime. If anybody's seeing this and has any legal expertise, knows a lawyer, it would be really good if we could get one on there. So now they're cutting off communication with people, and I'm hearing this again and again through people contacting me that they can't even get a hold of them anymore, that they've been cut off. So do they want that $500 a month? No. What they want is that upfront fee. And then who cares if they get the $500 a month? They don't, because they've got your money and you're not going to be able to get it back. And see, this is why. For the Ministry of Freedom, they had a whole Facebook group and everything where people could communicate together, but that ended up biting them in the butt, because when people ended up not making any money and their promises weren't being met, then they started complaining on Facebook and talking to each other, and they had become friends with each other, and they could talk on Facebook behind the Ministry of Freedom's back, behind Jonas' back, and could compare notes and see how bad everybody was doing, and then everything took a nosedive big time. So then prior to that, after that, sorry, I'm getting my timeline wrong, Project Limitless. They had a Discord channel. Again, when things started to go south with that one, everybody started complaining on the Discord channel. And if you go back to whichever part it was where I do the interview with Project Limitless, they started deleting everybody's negative comments from the Discord. Then they took that Discord completely down, put up a new one, and said, we don't want to hear any more negative comments, so we're just going to delete you. So these guys didn't even start up any kind of a group channel. Why? Because they don't want the people inside to be talking to each other. They probably don't want them hearing this stuff that I'm presenting either, but they have no way of controlling me. I've already read comments of people who have joined and are already getting ignored by their support. Yeah, sounds really robust. I agree with you, Ben. You're not going to get any support. You complain enough, they're just going to cut you off. Also, if any of you that are inside, please go check the terms and conditions and see if you find this new clause in there that states this about the 215 days, that you're only going to get this, well, you're never going to see it, basically. But they're saying that you have to wait until after 7 months to be able to see any kind of a refund. And then they make it impossible for you to ever get that refund. So what is this? It's a money grab for $2,500 from the get-go. And then they'll keep this stringing you along, and as long as they're still making sales, they'll make it look like things are happening, whether they are or not. And then once they're done bilking as many people as they can out of this money, they can just walk away and let it all fall apart. And what will be your recourse? You'll have none. There's not going to be anything you can do about this. This has just gone from really, really bad to absolutely hideous. This is unbelievable. This didn't occur to me that it would get this bad from the beginning. I guess I should have seen it coming, but no, I didn't. I mean, these people are such scammers. And this is Jonas Lindgren, who we all trusted, as well as Jono Armstrong, which we know is not trustworthy at all. But they've just proven it. This is horrible. Oh, God. I'm really sorry to bring this to you. I'm almost in tears right now. I just figured this all out, and it's now some bizarre early time in the morning. It is 5 in the morning, and I'm putting this together. And I'm not going to stop until I get it out so that people can see this. Be warned, do not join this system. If you're already in, block your bank cards or whatever you use to pay. Block them now so that they can't possibly take out anything more. Although they may not even try, but I'll bet they will because they're after every penny they can get. Make sure you block whatever payment method you use so they can't be taking that out. Because when you sign up for this, you are signing up. Oh, if you could see, oh, you can't see the page behind, but it says that you are signing up for the $2,500 plus the $497 per month, and this is a subscription. So once you've signed up for that, they will keep taking it out of your account until you do something about it. Okay, you've already lost your initial investment. Okay, go to your bank. Well, it's also been suggested to me in one of the other conversations on one of my other videos that you should first of all go to the police, who will more than likely not do anything for you, but you can file a police report. Armed with that police report, take it to your bank. Do it now. Do it before 30 days has expired since you first got in there. Because maybe then your bank could do a scam report, and like, not do a scam, but you know what I mean, is recover your funds for you, or at least have the insurance so that they will, cover it for you. But if a lot of people start going back on these people and they're getting a lot of chargebacks, every time that happens, and especially if it goes through PayPal, it looks horrible on these guys. And after a while, PayPal will block them. Let's hit these people where it hurts, which is in the money, which is where they're making us hurt. Well, not me, because I didn't sign up for this one, although I did for 3 of their previous products. Yeah, I'm that dumb, but I'm not getting caught by this one. So please go to the police and take it to your bank or whatever credit institution you ended up being with. Make sure they can't take any more out to save yourself from future expenses, and also see if you can get your money back, but do it as fast as you possibly can. Time is not on your side, okay? If it's not done in a timely fashion, the bank's just going to go, well, it's over 30 days. Can't do anything about it. You still have time, but barely, and some of you may not have that time anymore, but still try. Because every jurisdiction has its own different rules. So still give it a try, okay? I do wish you the best of luck. Again, my Telegram channel is in the description. Contact me if you need to. I've already told you what you need to do, but, there's other things I can do as well. If you want to give me your login information to the prop firms and stuff like that, I can go in and I can show you exactly what they're doing. I could pull up the MT4. I could show you exactly what they're doing. And so far from what I've been seeing from these screenshots is that they've got EAs that are passing the challenges now, or that are attempting to. Some are, some aren't. So how well is this going to work for you? It's already going south, but people don't know because they can't talk to each other. The only person they can talk to is me and others on my channel. So if you're able to share things publicly on the channel, do so. However, if this is going to get you in trouble with them, don't. Although I can't really imagine how much more trouble you could be in than you are right now if you're already in the system. If you're not in the system, run screaming, okay? I'd love to hear from you. Please, if you're in the system and you're all embarrassed because you've been scammed, man, who could have seen all of this coming? Who could know that they would change the rules in the middle of the game? This is so much worse than we thought it was. So, as usual, please subscribe, to the channel, like it, and share it to as many people as you can to warn them about this, because this has just turned into a really bad scam. And these guys are making millions, and then they're going to disappear. And they'll make some excuse as to why it didn't work, just like Trevor Carr and Jonas Lindgren did with the Project Limitless that died. And none of those people got back their money, as Linda told you in that interview. So, as I say, if you like and subscribe, it'll push this further up in the algorithm and people will see. Just had a guy contact me that said, God, I wish I'd seen this 2 or 3 weeks ago and I couldn't find it. That's because I was still just new doing this, and it wasn't pushing me up high enough in the algorithm for people to see me. Now I am getting seen, and now the message is getting out. But you need to keep up with those likes, subscribes, and please do comment, because the more people hear from others saying, yeah, this is what's happening to me, the more it will, A, warn people away, and B, maybe we can share some thoughts on how to get you out of this, and so that you can get your money back. Although I've already given you my opinion on how it is, but maybe someone else will come forward and say, hey, I happen to know this, you could try this XYZ and you could give it a go. So please do share your comments here. Telegram me if you need to. And also, as always, I will be posting a link to Trustpilot. Please give them your honest review, because that place is just filled with Fiverr scammers that are filling it, that are paid to fill it with positive comments. And you can read them. Most of them read exactly the same, and they're written in such atrocious English. All of the people writing in are from India, Bangladesh, and it's just crazy. So do a Trustpilot report as well if you can. And as I say, like, subscribe, share. Thanks for listening. I wish you all the best, and my heart is breaking for you. You can believe that. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.